Time now to return to the seedy and greedy world of our money-hungry scroungers. Spiritualist leader Younus Al Gohar had been unable to work since 1999 due to migraines and living on benefits. Suspected of living in luxurious properties in Surrey and Kent, with you and I the taxpayer picking up half the tab, His Holiness was being investigated by the local council.
Here at Reigate and Banstead we do have a zero tolerance approach to fraud, so we investigate and pursue each case that comes up, and we recover fairly substantial amounts of money.
Having spotted a pattern in the fraud, investigators had to get to the bottom of how Younus Al Gohar was affording such high rents and deposits. On paper he was living on benefits, but there seemed to be much more money floating around, so where was it coming from?
From looking at the claim paperwork, I was able to look into Younus Al Gohar's finances. I noticed that he declared that he held two bank accounts which hadn't been declared for benefit purposes.
These hidden accounts suggested that Al Gohar wasn't leading the modest lifestyle of a spiritual leader living on benefits.
I noticed there was a lot of payments being made, especially to flight companies and hotels abroad, as well as payments in foreign currency. And there were also a lot of debits that were coming in, suggesting there was some form of either earned or unearned income going into the account as well.
But where was all the money coming from? It was coming in and going out. And he seemed to be a bit of an international traveller, with a taste for the high life.
The overseas payments on the bank statements showed that there were payments being made in foreign currency, including Sri Lankan rupee, American dollars, and in euros over in France as well. As well as payments being made such as on to in-flights payments for duty-free and to airways as well.
With undeclared bank accounts and large payments being made and received, the investigator got on the phone to the Department for Work and Pensions, who'd been paying Younus Al Gohar income support for over 4 years to the tune of £54,682, to which he was almost certainly not entitled. The two organisations combined forces.
With the help of the investigators digging, Reigate and Bromley Council and the DWP now had some very difficult questions for Al Gohar to answer. With the help of Surrey Police, it was time for them to pay him a visit, to gather some hard evidence on the source of his undisclosed income, and to find out whether he genuinely was living the kind of lifestyle that you'd expect from someone dependent on benefits.
At 7 AM on a morning in November 2011, the team struck.
At the time of the raid, it was early one morning, Younus Al Gohar was not actually present at the property. However, the operation continued regardless. A lot of documents that were found in the property, and a lot of documents were seized. And these are documents relating to his current or previous tenancies that he held, in relation to his income, and also in relation to the claims that he'd made for benefits, to put up a picture of his finances and his lifestyle.
These documents provided the proof that Al Gohar had made false claims relating to his rental agreements and earnings. Investigators were also surprised by the huge haul of technical hardware, including mobile phones, laptops, and large-screen TVs found at the property.
There's no strict rules as to what kind of possessions a person can have when they're claiming benefits. There's nothing to stop a benefit claimant having large TVs and lots of computer equipment. However, it depends how those items have been funded, which may raise alarm bells.
Al Gohar wasn't at home for the raid, but later on handed himself into a